You've just discovered a hidden letter meant just for you, like finding a secret treasure map in an old book. This isn't just any message, it feels like it was guided to you by your very own guardian angels. They've been trying to get your attention because there's something you really need to know. Have you felt a bit puzzled by someone special lately? Like one minute you two are on the same page and the next you're wondering if you're even reading the same book? It's like they're sending you signals, but the message keeps getting fuzzy. This tug of war of feelings isn't just confusing, it's left you walking on eggshells, unsure of your next step. But here's the scoop, this roller coaster isn't something you caused, and it's definitely not something you should stress over. So, why the mixed signals? Here's the heart of the matter, this person is scared. Yep, you heard right. They're facing a whirlwind of feelings that have taken a giant leap from just friends to something more, and it's got them all tangled up inside. They care about you a lot, and recently those feelings have grown into something bigger, something that's made them feel vulnerable and uncertain about what to do next. They're hot and cold vibes. It's their way of dealing with this big, scary love roller coaster they find themselves on. They're not just scared about what all this means for them, but they're also worried about how you'll react. So remember, this mixed signal business isn't about you doing anything wrong. It's about them finding their footing on this new path of feelings. Your secret message for today is to know you're cherished, and sometimes people need a bit of time to sort out their hearts. You're in a vast, enchanted forest where every path is a mystery and every shadow tells a story. In your hand you find a glowing, magical leaf that whispers secrets of the forest. This leaf is telling you about someone special, someone who's been sending you signals that feel as mixed as a puzzle. This person is standing at a crossroads in their heart. They're torn between opening up to you with pure honesty or keeping their secrets locked away. It's like they're playing a game of should I, shouldn't I, with themselves, and it's making their signals to you as jumbled as a basket of mismatched socks. Here's the key to the puzzle, their mixed signals are really just signals of fear. It's not that they're mad or sad at you, it's the opposite. They think so highly of you that they're scared. Just like when you find a rare, beautiful bird in the forest and you're afraid to make a move, lest you scare it away. This magical leaf is fluttering down to tell you a secret. People are like books in a vast library. Sometimes what they show on the cover isn't the whole story. The person sending you these mixed messages, they're not trying to confuse you on purpose. It's their way of dealing with a storm of feelings inside them, like a boat trying to sail in choppy waters. It's natural to think this all revolves around you, to feel your own storm brewing inside. But hold on. Just like you wouldn't blame the sun for hiding behind clouds, don't blame yourself for someone else's weather. Remember, worrying about what others think can be like getting caught in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. And assuming the worst, that's like wandering deeper into the forest without a map. So, take a breath. Let the magical leaf guide you. Keep your heart as open as the sky and your mind as wide as the ocean. Before you jump to conclusions, remember not every tale is as it first seems. This enchanted forest is full of surprises, and sometimes all it takes is a little patience and a lot of compassion to uncover the true magic hidden within. You're playing a game of hide and seek in a giant, mysterious garden at twilight, filled with hidden nooks and magical creatures. You've been getting these confusing hints that make you think maybe your friend who's hiding doesn't want to be found, or maybe they're not even in the game. But what if I tell you that every mixed clue, every confusing whisper from the wind, is actually them shouting, "I'm right here, and I want you to find me more than anything. You've got this special someone, and their signals have been as tricky to understand as a whispering wind. It's been tough, especially because you've got this big, glowing feeling inside for them. It's like holding a lantern that's ready to light up the whole garden, but you're unsure if now's the time to shine it bright. You're worried, thinking, what if they don't feel the same glow towards me? Here's the heart-melting secret they do. Their feelings for you are like a hidden waterfall in this enchanted garden, more beautiful and powerful than you've ever imagined. Their heart is skipping and jumping all over the place, not because they want to run away, but because they're over the moon about you. The clearest thing in their world right now? It's how much they care about you. They're not scared of this because of anything you've done. You're like the safest, coziest treehouse they've ever found. Since the day they met you, you've been their favorite spot to rest and feel safe. You've always made them feel like they belong, and that's a treasure they never want to lose. The thought of making you feel uncomfortable or pushing you away with their big, wild feelings scares them more than a spooky shadow in the garden. They cherish what you two have like the rarest flower in this magical garden, and the thought of not having you around turns their whole world gray. They're scared of what changing things might bring, even though deep down they know it could be the most amazing adventure. It's the not knowing, the what-ifs, that keep them quiet. But now that you understand the whispers of their heart, think of it as a secret map to finding each other in this game. Their heart is like a secret garden, waiting to be explored, full of wonders yet to be seen. Knowing this, you can both start this adventure, stepping into the twilight garden together, ready to discover all the magic that awaits. You're standing at the edge of a huge, beautiful field right before a giant leap. The air is full of that fresh just after rain smell, and everything feels alive and buzzing. This field is like your mind, wide and open, ready for you to run through it, leaving all the heavy thoughts and worries behind like old, forgotten toys. Think of the unknown as this massive adventure playground. Sure, it might look a bit spooky at first, like a giant slide that seems too high. But remember, once you slide down, you're greeted with that awesome rush, making you want to climb back up and do it all over again. If your heart feels a tug towards someone, why not tell them? It's like shouting across the playground, inviting them to join in your game. Show them how to climb and slide without fear, just as you do, living out loud and proud. Be the superhero of your own story, wearing your cape of confidence. Don't let anyone else's scary monsters make you forget how cool and strong you are. Stand tall, knowing you're awesome just by being you, and that no shadow can make you doubt that. Life's full of what-if paths, but walking them with hope and a big, bright smile can turn them into wow moments. If this person is your adventure buddy, destined to explore the wild, wonderful world with you, then those scary slides won't keep you apart. Fear? Yeah, it's a real thing, like the boogeyman under the bed. But just like when you turn on the light and see there's nothing there, stepping forward can make all those spooky shadows disappear. Dive into change like it's the best pool party ever, and you'll find the best treasures in the most unexpected places. The coolest stories come from those times when you're a bit scared to turn the page, but then you do, and suddenly you're in the middle of an epic adventure. So lace up your sneakers, keep your head up, and dash into the great big field of life. You're about to find out that the best moments come when you're brave enough to keep moving, even when the path ahead is a mystery. Let's take a quiet moment like we're sitting by a calm lake watching the water gently ripple. In this peaceful spot, I've got a special little prayer just for you. Hey there, big friend in the sky. In those times when everything feels a bit mixed up and confusing, please help them see things more clearly and feel a calm breeze in their hearts. They've been getting all sorts of mixed up messages, like puzzle pieces that don't quite fit. It's not because they're doing anything wrong, it's just someone else's storm making the air all fuzzy. Please give them the superpower to walk through this fog with a big heart and lots of understanding, remembering that they are super loved and have a big cheer squad up there with you. Let them find a cozy spot in your care, knowing deep down they are really, really special. Amen. Take a deep breath and let these words be like a warm hug. Remember, you're super loved and looked after. If this message makes your heart light up, think of 222 as a magic number that locks in all these good vibes just for you. And if you're feeling like spreading some sunshine, drop a happy note, a little joke, or even just a smiley face for someone else to find. It's like leaving a secret treasure. You never know who'll find it and smile. Your kindness is like a boomerang. It always comes back, bringing lots of happiness your way. Let's fill the world with smiles, one kind word at a time. It's like we're all holding hands, making a huge circle of friendship that goes around the whole wide world. Oh, and guess what? There's a magical sketch out there, like a treasure map that leads to your soulmate. Could be someone you know, or maybe someone you'll meet. Pretty cool, right? There's a link you can click to peek at this sketch. Who knows? It might be the clue to your next big adventure. Plus, there's another secret message waiting just around the corner, ready to brighten your day. Will you be there to catch it? Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20.